Saturday, August 25th, 2018, about 10:20 in the morning. One final look of the view from our hotel here in Somerset, which despite its name Dollar Inn was not too shabby at all. It was quite well worth it to spend the night here. One final look inside of our room now. I did see one website that said this was just a one-star hotel, but I have to disagree. And once again, it was well worth it to stay here. No complaints at all. And now outside again, taking one last look at that great view in the Somerset Valley. I am not certain if this hotel is in Somerset Boro or Somerset Township. It's right near the borderline of the two. This map gives you an idea about how the towns are laid out. There's Somerset Boro, and it is completely surrounded by Somerset Township, which it is not a part of. And both of them, of course, are a part of the much bigger Somerset County. Anyway, let's get on with our drive right now. How about it? As we exit down the hill here from the Dollar Inn, the street we will come to at the bottom is North Center Avenue, also known as Pennsylvania State Route 601. And this is the main north and south road in and out of Somerset Boro. Actually, before we head out of town, I know of a place where we can get a nice view at. Up here to our right at the Georgian place, shopping and office condos up on this hill to our right. Now as we go up this hill here, we can see the Georgian Inn at the top. The Georgian Inn of Somerset is a restored 1915 mansion with a panoramic view of the Laurel Highlands to the west and Somerset Lake to the east. My understanding is that the mansion offers luxury accommodations with 16 rooms and suites. And all of them should have private baths too, not to worry. But still, it's a little bit too rich for our blood. And from here, if we look over there to our left, we can see the Georgian Place shops. I understand there are also a lot of medical offices here. Now let's take a look at this view of the valley below us. Interestingly, we are actually directly behind the Dollar Inn where we stayed at last night. That's just over there to the right. Now we can get on our way and head up north from here. Interestingly enough, our hotel room that we spent the night in is immediately to our left and just below us here. And by the way, I just found out that our hotel we stayed in is indeed in Somerset Township, but very close to the border with the borough. Maybe we'll turn left here and take one last look towards the Boro of Somerset, because I think right now we are in the township. Well, obviously, it looks like the road into the Borough of Somerset is blocked from here. What else is new in Pennsylvania other than road construction? So we will just turn around here at the bottom of the hill outside of the Dollar Inn that we stayed at. And now we can head on our way. One thing nice about being here is we know we are getting close to Pittsburgh because we can see the King's Family Restaurant, a Pittsburgh-based chain, and a good place to eat. By the way, there's also an Eaton Park in the Borough of Somerset, another Pittsburgh-based chain which is excellent to eat at. As I said earlier, we are definitely in the township of Somerset right now. But we got a few places to visit here in Somerset County, but they're not in Somerset Township. The first place we want to go to is the Somerset County Historical Center, which is located just to the north of us in Lincoln Township. Next place to visit after that will be the Q Creek Mine Rescue Site, and that's just to the north of the Historical Center and also in Lincoln Township. After we've been able to visit the Q Creek Mine Rescue Site, we will continue on to a place called Jennerstown, where we will pick up the Lincoln Highway Route 30. And if we follow that back east a little bit, we will come to the Flight 93 Memorial Site, where United Flight 93 crashed at back on 9/11/2001. Somerset Borough had a population of 6,277 at the time of the 2010 census. Somerset Township, which is much bigger in area, had a population of 12,122 at the time of the 2010 census. The entire county of Somerset in 2010 census had a population of 77,742. Thus, if we do our math, we will find out that Somerset Borough in 2010 contained about 8% of the total county population, and Somerset Township contained about 15.5% of the total county population.
That's awesome. Drive safe.
The total area of Somerset County is about 1,081 square miles. This includes 1,074 square miles of land and about 6.6 square miles of water. If you do the math figures here, it all means that Somerset County has a total population density on average of only about 70 people square mile. Also, if you do the math, you'll see that nearly 24% of the total county population is in either the township or borough of Somerset. Somerset County was formed from part of Bedford County on April 17, 1795, and it was named after the county of Somerset in England. Interestingly, for the first 9 years of its existence, until 1804, Somerset County also included what is today Cambria County, just to the north of here. Johnstown, by the way, is Cambria County. Now, one source of potential confusion that I want to warn us to avoid is that right now, to get to our destinations coming out of Somerset, we are taking Pennsylvania State 601 north. However, later on, right after we reach Lincoln Township, Pennsylvania State 601 north will turn to our right. Going straight ahead will put us on a brand new highway, Pennsylvania State 985 north. But that will be the route we wish to take. In other terms, once we get to Lincoln Township, we just continue straight ahead, even though the highway we're on right now, the numbered highway we're on right now, will veer off to our right. Anyway, to recap it, what we want to remember is we take 601 north until 601 veers off to the right, and then we stay straight ahead onto 985 north. Now here we exit Somerset Township and enter into Lincoln Township, and just ahead is that confusing place where 601 north turns off on the right, but going straight ahead puts us on an entirely new highway, 985 north. Now that sign indicating Walter's Mill covered bridge to our left is a sign that we have reached our destination, the Somerset County Historical Center. The Walter's Mill covered bridge is one of many attractions here at this historical center. The historical center covers about 150 acres here in Lincoln Township, Somerset County. Its mission is to educate the public about rural life in southwestern Pennsylvania, from prehistory to the current day. Now we'll take a little cruise through the grounds of this historical center, going only where cars are allowed to go, of course. We pass a split rail fence that looks kind of like the ones Abe Lincoln was famous for making a long time ago in the 19th century. Aha, and here we can see that Walter's Mill covered bridge, just over here a bit to our left. Of course, the Somerset Historical Center has a lot more than just this covered bridge. We could take a look at some pictures provided by their website, and we can see here a recreated settler's log cabin from about 1770. There is also the 1830s farmstead, and the restored Adam Miller farmhouse is the centerpiece of that 1830s farmstead. The farmhouse was originally built by Adam Miller sometime in the 1790s. Also part of this 1830s farmstead is this 1830s barn, as well as a detached farm kitchen, and we can see the log barn in the background of this picture as well. There is also a recreated maple sugar camp from about 1860. and the Jacob Emmerich cider press from about 1895. To finish off, I want to thank the Somerset Historical Society's website for these pictures here.